Every Tuesday night, this park in Ville Emard turns into a little piece of Ireland. This is where the Montreal Shamrocks Hurling Club trains. It's one of the national sports of Ireland and is about 2,000 years old. For these Irish players, it's a slice of the Emerald Isle right here in La Belle Province.
It's really a home from home for me, the club here. It's a great way to be, kind of feel like you have a network of people here that you know, have grown up where you've grown up as well, and it's a great way to keep up the sports, the passion that you had when you were younger. So definitely it's one thing that keeps me, I suppose, from feeling too homesick over here.
Yeah, a lot of people think it's lacrosse, or like they don't really understand when you're saying hurling, you know, they think you're saying curling. It's good, like once people get the rules, we're a very inviting bunch.
It's not only the Irish who are getting in on the fun. The club is always recruiting Canadian players like Shane Foley.
It was a bit of a shock to see that when he's grown up kind of with hockey and everything. It's very similar, but it's so much faster and I don't know, it's better in every way, I find. So.
It's gaining popularity by the month. Like I think there's over 22 clubs in Canada now, from like St. John's, Ottawa, Toronto, Fort McMurray, Vancouver. It's just growing and growing, and every year there's a couple of new clubs starting, and it just makes Canada smaller because it's a very big country, you know, to be traveling for games.
Hurling isn't for the faint of heart. Hurls are made out of solid wood and the ball out of leather. The only equipment, a helmet with a face mask. The rule making it mandatory to wear this helmet only came into effect in 2010. Injuries are all part of the game here.
It's getting over that visual aspect of the guy swinging a big stick and just wearing that one piece of equipment as the helmet. But it's not as bad.
I've broken a finger or two, but that's all part of the fun.
Originally it was a sport that was actually made for, back like talking hundreds of years ago, it was actually a sport to defend your own territory, and it was actually a mix of sport and actually hitting guys with the hurl. So I think it's evolved a little bit since then, thank God.
Well, I'm about to start my first game of hurling. Have no idea how I'm going to survive it, but at least I'll look good in my fancy Montreal Shamrocks shirt. Everyone watch out for number 6, because she's coming for you. I wear way too many helmets on this show, I must say. Oh man! Oh my God. There's a reason this is called the fastest game on grass. Defense is a lost concept to me right now. Woo! World's best hurling goal.